Getting wealthy, especially in today's world, it's so much easier than everyone makes it seem. And I want to show you exactly how to do that, regardless of where you are at today. And now I understand you're going to be skeptical when you hear me say this, but just hear me out for a second, okay? I graduated with a 2.4 GPA. My teachers thought I was dumb. I went on to build a business that does over $30 million per year in revenue on Amazon. And you're more than welcome to look that up, the Genius brand. We have products that have over 30,000 reviews, and I actually exited this business to a very large private equity fund. I bought Bitcoin and Tesla early. I have a $25 million Airbnb portfolio that produces enough positive cash flow for me to never have to work again. Now let me show you the 3 rules that you must learn if you want to win the money game. So if you also want to further support the channel and be more of a badass, go buy Alpha Grind and KO Creamer on Amazon. It's a new wave of elite male performance created by yours truly. Yes, my brands are the only advertisement plugs on this channel. And remember, I'm speaking from all experience here. These are the 3 rules that I identified that are certain to make you wealthy. If you have some money to your name, chances are you might have figured out 1 or 2, but number 3 is where we really start to level up. All right, so rule number 1. Most things within the capitalistic ecosystem, they're designed to enslave you, not free you. And therefore, you should religiously seek to sponge all of these things from your daily life. The gossip from your favorite celebrity on Twitter, going out and spending money on drinks you can't afford to impress people you don't like. Pretty much all of social media when you realize how most people use it. You'll notice that this video in particular gets significantly less views than a video about a billionaire's luxury lot or some dumb shit like that. To win with rule 1, you most likely have to undo decades of programming. And the most effective way to do that is to shock your brain by some dramatic action. Go live in Asia, start a new business, dump that chick that's holding you down. I'm just kidding, I'm not here to give relationship advice, and I don't want to be held liable for any of that, but we are creatures of habit, and all of your old habits are way harder to overcome than you'd previously think. Okay, so rule number 2. The only time you'll ever get a life-changing return on your invested time is when you are building equity. So we're trained in this current model to think of our hourly rate or salary. And all of this, it just couldn't be further from the truth of how things actually work. Why do you think professional athletes go broke? All salary, no equity. Freedom and wealth come from equity. So your time should be invested into things that produce equity returns. So this is why my entire career focus, the high value skills that I've focused on developing, it's all around building brands on Amazon, not social media marketing agency or anything that's time dependent. I have an arena in where I can build businesses that ultimately appreciate in value, generate material free cash flow, and they don't require me to clock in and clock out every single day. Rule number 3. Money is a transitory object meant to take you from one thing to another. Again, in the capitalistic programming, the masses are taught to get emotional about that number in their bank account. How much money do they have? The masses view money as the end result. The ultra wealthy, the winners of the money game, they simply view it as a transitory means from one vehicle to another. The Rothschild family, perhaps the most prominent name in Europe. They were never interested in acquiring money, they were interested in putting money to work. If they simply sat on all of their dollars, you'd never know their name. But the fact they bought everything, lent out their money, built industries, you can't help but have heard their name, despite the fact they don't want you to know their name. When you learn to let money go, meaning you deploy it both shrewdly and frequently, you are playing the real game. Now, these simple rules pack a level of complexity that needs to be studied over a longer period of time. That's where freedom will come from. And listen, guys, I don't know if you guys like content like this, so please let me know, drop a comment. I'm just trying to share some of the realizations that have helped me build real wealth and real freedom at a young age. So follow the Genius CEO on all channels. I try to answer all DMs, especially on IG. And until next time.